Welcome back to Finn versus History. It's war!
Woo!
I'm with Horatio Gould,
Hello.
and this is our, what is this, part 3
The
of...
Empire Strikes Back.
Part 3 of Thatcher and the Falklands. We're in the heat of war.
Yeah.
The Argentines, those slippery gaucho fucks, have invaded our islands.
Those filthy Argies.
They're on our border, our southern border.
An Argy-bargy in the South Atlantic.
And there is shock in London following Governor Hunt, that brave man with an ostrich feather, his surrender in Port Stanley. And what does Mummy say?
What does Mummy say?
Mummy is up at the crack of dawn as usual.
And what is this a quote from her right here?
Yes, before 6 a.m.
I could not believe it. Those were our people, our islands.
Our people, our islands. Now, the Foreign Secretary immediately resigns.
Fair enough.
Which never happens anymore.
Is it because he should have been protecting them? Is the job too big for him?
I think it's just that... Right,
it's quite embarrassing.
He takes full responsibility for failure to foresee the invasion.
Okay, fair enough.
Is this Lord Carrington, who I believe is one of the best Foreign Secretaries, supposedly, that we ever have?
Really?
He's meant to be like top talent, and he immediately resigns.
Fair enough.
Because of
a gentleman.
Because some scrap metal dealers have taken South Georgia. And he goes, right, I can't
carry on.
Nowadays...
This is disgrace. I should kill myself.
Generally, career seppuku, Lord Carrington. A war cabinet is formed within hours.
Wow.
Thatcher is immediately... The hairs are standing on the back of her neck.
She's fucking
She's
fizzing.
Born for this. Her knickers are fizzing. Fizzy pants Thatcher.
Yeah.
She's got a fucking barocca in her big pants. Thatcher only wears big pants. Thatcher wears the biggest of big pants, I think.
And then maybe a light peach colours for sexy time. With frills at the bottom. Like that's her lingerie.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing here? I'm meant to be podcasting.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
This stick is not for turning.
This stick is not for rising. Yeah, Charlie, can you find the sort of biggest pants possible? Because that's what I imagine Thatcher's wearing.
Right, so is this like Dennis's birthday?
No, these aren't sexy pants. These are mummy everyday...
Oh, no, these are war pants, fine.
War pants. Everyday mum pants. You know, when women give birth, the size of their pants increases.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah, that's mummy's pants.
But do you think there's like a curve of like... Because obviously thong is sexy, and then the bigger the pant is...
You think it comes round again?
I think it gets really sexy.
Horseshoe.
Once it becomes like massive, it's kind of sexy. It's like farm mummy, sexy farm lady. She's got her little...
What's the least sexy
Least
size
sexy
of
is
pant?
kind of like somewhere in the middle when it's like neither a thong nor like mad
parachute.
Mad parachute.
So just normal pants.
I like parachute.
Thatcher is going to parachute over the Falklands holding her pants.
Yeah.
I think Thatcher puts on a different pair of pants for when she declares war.
I think she has a drawer and they're all labelled. And she pulls it out, and there's a special war cabinet.
She's got a whore cabinet and she's got a war cabinet.
And they're very similar.
Yes.
It's just one slightly pinker.
And yeah.
That's it.
Shades.
And it's a faded peach, actually.
Shades of apricot.
Yeah, it's apricot pants.
Apricot pants. Early intelligence is uncertain. One report wrongly claimed that there are hundreds of Argentine casualties.
I mean, who's reporting that?
I don't know. Governor Hunt, maybe?
Charlie.
Now, the Ministry of Defence scramble to get maps that have the Falkland Islands on them.
Yes.
That's much these islands are British.
Yeah.
In that it takes colonial era, 19th century hydrographic charts to find where the fuck the Falklands are.
Where are they? I want them back.
Thatcher says, if they're invaded, we have got to get them back. We can't, her Defence Secretary says.
Defence Secretary, pussy.
Absolute wet, John Knott.
Come on.
Thatcher asks the First Sea Lord, Sir Henry Leach, can we do it? And Leach says, we can, Prime Minister, and though it's not my business to say so, we must. If we do not, or if we pussyfoot in our actions and do not achieve complete success, we shall be living in a totally different country whose word will count for little.
I mean, he's not wrong, to be fair to him.
Fires me up.
Leach stood up.
Yeah, Jack Leach.
I like the way he's basically saying, I shouldn't say this,
but
I'm about to drop a truth bomb.
Yeah.
And if you disagree, I'll seppuku myself.
Yeah. In the UN, Resolution 502 passes 10-1. Panama vote against. Which you know what?
Nuke them.
Fuck them. Fuck Panama.
I think we nuke Panama before even Argentina, just to send a signal.
What even are you? You're a canal and you're a hat. And
you're
I don't
a fucking
give a
canal.
Fuck. You're a fucking canal, mate.
Yeah.
You shouldn't even be in the United Nations. You're a canal.
You're a commuter town.
Yeah, exactly. Why have we not got... What, has Venice got a seat in the UN, does it?
Yeah, let's make the canal bigger.
Birmingham. Yeah, bomb it. Bomb Panama. What was the score when England played Panama in the
So I
World
think
Cup?
these hats are bringing out a side to us.
What's the score
I think it was like 8-1. I was on pills. I hadn't slept, and I was on the ecstasy.
What, in the World Cup? 6-1.
Every single time I looked at the screen, there was a goal, and it was the best game of football I've ever seen.
6-1.
It was the
Fuck
first
off.
time I've been watching a game where people have got sort of bored of when the goals are coming.
I remember
And
that,
It's never
yeah.
happened. It's
Yeah.
like the fifth one, we're like,
I was fucking flying.
And then
Yeah.
Harry Kane scored the worst hat-trick of all time.
Yeah, it was one of the
2
worst.
pens, and then once someone kicked the ball against his heel and it went in.
Yeah. Resolution 502 passes. It calls for the immediate cessation of hostilities, the withdrawal of the Argentinians, and a return to negotiation. But the Argentine, they ignore it. The Argentinians.
Ghost us.
They do. And
Leave us on red.
within 48 hours, Thatcher authorises the deployment of forces.
Yeah.
She, as a young girl, she is obsessed with Churchill.
Right.
She fucking loved Winston.
Yeah.
And this is her moment.
Green flag, I'd say.
Hey?
Someone who's obsessed with Churchill from a young age.
Oh, right. So green
Green flag? What?
Yeah.
Insurance?
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of. Is that a joke or is that a saying, green flag?
No, it's something that people say.
What's
Oh,
a
is it?
yellow flag? Like
That's what I want to know.
she loves
Yellow
kissing,
flag.
but she hates
Me.
me.
Like, the brown flag about Charlie is that he shat on my white flag.
Yeah.
Brown flag.
Now, bear in mind, Thatcher's called for the deployment. She goes, right, we're going in, boys.
Boys.
Go in. This is when she starts calling the troops our boys.
Yeah.
This is the mummy, the myth, the legend.
Everyone's just invading with a rock on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The big General MILF.
They come in their squadrons, they see her, get an erection, turn around and go to the Falklands.
Well,
they all do it systematically.
Well, it's the raising the flag, isn't it?
Of course.
It's they all stand there, and then they're off.
Yeah. Rising the Union Jack.
Now, this is what they face, okay, the British Armed Forces. No forward bases, an 8,000-mile supply line,
Yep.
winter storms, and no recent experience of large-scale naval conflict.
Yeah, because of course Argentina have about 300 miles.
Yeah.
and they can refuel, send resources. The British need to go to Ascension
Island.
So that's just off the coast of Africa.
Yeah, get a map up,
nearish
Charlie.
the Canary Islands.
Charlie, get a map up of Ascension Island, right?
So I imagine, is that a British island?
That is a British island. It's literally a rock.
Right, another one. But I guess that's why you need these rocks.
Right, so Ascension Island is in the middle of...
Right,
it's,
no, that's really...
it's probably like the middle of the world.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's just south of the equator.
And there's airfields there, and that's where a lot of the bombers are going to come from.
Yeah, so...
Because we've got no landing strips anywhere else that's near.
Thatcher's approval rating, which at the end of episode 1, she was nearly 23%
Yep.
or something. Overnight, it skyrockets to 50%.
Yeah.
Right? People are suddenly like, well, she's our mummy.
Yeah, of course.
Mummy's in trouble.
Now her sternness has come in handy.
Now,
Before
yeah.
it was like she's taking money away from me, and now it's like now we're hiding behind Mummy's blouse.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole country is quivering behind Mummy's skirt.
Mummy's big pants. Hiding behind Mummy's pants.
Yeah,
Before the invasion, British public opinion was clueless as to where the islands were
yeah.
and what they were called. Afterwards, they were like, get our fucking Falklands back.
That's like
They're ours.
that's the most important thing we have.
If
There's
you take
nothing
them
I care
away from
about
me,
more.
what else have I got? I'm always going to the Falklands.
Yeah.
I have my holidays booked there.
yeah.
This episode of Finverse History is brought to you by Surfshark.
Woo!
Guys, look, you've heard it from us before.
Yeah.
No homo.
No homo.
I love Surfshark.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I
He
love
said
him.
it. He said
I've
no
said it.
homo. No homo. I'm gay.
No homo. I want to go down on Surfshark. Who is Mr. Surfshark?
I don't know. I'd like to meet him.
I'd love to shake his hand.
I'd love to see his tight little trousers around his thighs. No
If
homo.
only I could see it, but he's too well protected.
Why?
He's got a padlock over his arse
How come?
because he's Mr. Surfshark.
And what does that mean?
He doesn't let anyone within an inch of his trousers.
He's got a chastity belt.
if you like.
So this is an internet chastity belt.
Because public Wi-Fi is dangerous. They're like the public toilets of the digital world.
Ooh.
Go in there. You think you know what you're going in for. You don't know what you're leaving with.
Yeah.
I went in for a piss.
Hepatitis.
I've got AIDS.
That's a bad deal.
That's a bad deal. The exchange rate is bad. I went in for a PP and I came out with full-blown AIDS. And that's because I went to a public toilet in Shepherd's Bush.
Yeah.
And they said it's a bar now. Well, you've not cleaned it up properly.
Did you go into the AIDS toilet?
Well, that's my... Yes.
Yeah, that's maybe on
To
you.
be fair, it said men, women, disabled, and AIDS. And I misread that, and I went into the AIDS one. And
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
It could happen to the best of us, but more often happens to the
But if
worst.
Surfshark had been running those public toilets, that one would have been locked.
Yes.
Because Surfshark, once your device connects to the internet, all the information is encrypted.
Basically, you need to be a medieval King with his daughter about your internet, right?
Yes.
Chastity belt.
Yeah.
Don't go out after fucking 7 p.m.
I want 7 men queuing, auditioning to have sex with her.
I want you to have a real tough time at taking a shit because you've got a steel pants welded to your bottom half.
And that is Surfshark. There is a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee if you use the code FVH. Sing it with me.
Foxtrot Vagina Hotel.
We run the Foxtrot Vagina Hotel, and you get 4 extra months of Surfshark. Don't let these online threats catch you off guard. Newsweek on the 19th of April 1982 ran with the headline, "The Empire Strikes Back." Big photo of an aircraft carrier.
Come on.
Fuck yes.
Is that before Star Wars?
No. So do you think that's where Star Wars got that from?
Maybe.
Yeah, well, Star Wars, I guess, is like an allegory for the Falklands War, isn't it?
Famously.
Yeah.
I am your father.
It's a prophecy, isn't it?
Yeah.
We should place this because, as we've just evidenced, Charlie's got no idea where we are in the world. So Star Wars is 1977. Okay, so the Falklands War is 1982. So it's just after Star Wars, and it's just before Star Trek: Next Generation. Is that the one with Jean-Luc, with what's he called, Patrick Stewart?
I don't know any of the Star Trek stuff.
I tell you what, it's before Patrick Stewart takes on James Corden at the award ceremony.
Oh, that's.
Should we watch
that's
some?
Please get it
I
up.
don't want to watch it. It's I actually find it kind of unbearable.
Your belly. It's so good.
He doesn't
Who
nail
comes
it.
off worst?
I think Patrick
I
does.
think both of them.
No.
I
don't
think
want to watch
I
it.
think no. I think
James here. It's James, isn't it?
if he'd left it there.
When the presenters are up here and when the recipients are receiving their
God,
award,
he's seething.
don't
'Cause he's a nasty
stand at the back of the stage with your hands in your pockets, looking around as though you wished you were anywhere but here.
Oh, you couldn't be more wrong, sir. You couldn't be more wrong. Oh, genuinely.
It's so unbearable.
And if it looked like that, I'm so sorry. But when you come up and present an award, just get on with it. There we go.
From where I was sitting, I can see your belly.
Oh, it's not good. It's
Belly?
not good. It's not like.
And that was right over there at the back of the room.
To be fair,
These people
that is very
down
funny. Stop
here-
it. That is very funny. I could see your belly, and it was all. I was all the way over there as well.
Which is miles away.
It's such bad gear.
It's not
From
good.
where I was sitting, I could see your belly, and that was all the way over there. I was really, really far away. Your belly's massive. Your belly is really big, by the way, because I was all the way over there.
You want it to be tighter, a bit more of a punch.
Which is a Shakespearean actor. He's not a script writer. Bless you know. He's an actor. He needs someone to write his words for him.
But why was he so upset? Was it just because he was sulking at the back?
Guys, people hate James Corden.
Oh yeah, but it's just interesting because it's a bit. It doesn't feel like the brand he has
I
for
would
him
s-
to
I
go
would
out
say-
and put his neck out.
I would say the story I've heard about him, but he follows me on Instagram, so I'll keep it for the Patreon. But there's some good gear about Corden. Anyway,
Like Corden.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, Corden. There's a million bad stories, but is that why Patrick's doing that? It feels like he was genuinely perturbed by his facial expressions.
No, he's a comic. He's just riffing.
He's just-
From where I was sitting, I could see your belly, and that was all the way over there at the back. Your belly's massive.
and then he was excited about that second line.
You're really
And
big.
then-
You're really fat.
fucking
Cunt. Sorry.
fat pig.
Fat pig.
James, you're a fucking fat pig. That's what I would have said.
They're just, you've got a man who's a Shakespearean actor trying to be jovial, and then just the least charming man there's ever been.
Yeah.
Just Corden just can't. I don't know. Just there's a disconnect between him thinking he's trying to be charming.
but
and, like,
I think they
bouncerous.
both come across pretty badly.
The whole, the
Yeah,
glamour
I
awards.
don't
are the
think-
loser here.
The real losers.
The real
are
loser is the
glamour.
glamour awards.
People that haven't seen my belly, is there anyone who hasn't got a... It's just there.
Oh, and then he gets it out.
I mean, he's fired up at this point.
Okay, can we get a taxi ready, please? The old man going home. Okay.
Oh, he doesn't. He
Goes black.
That's
He
it.
does a black at the end.
The old man going home.
Oh man, going home.
That's where he loses it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
James, keep it on
James.
on
Why
the
are we?
fat phobia.
home.
Shit, man, the old man going home.
I didn't know he did that. That's crazy.
I would go so red.
I think it's like a heavyweight. It's a heavyweight bout, and both people are punching themselves in the face on the floor. Like no one wins that. It's just everyone comes off awful.
But even when she came out and says, "I like your belly,"
home.
that's kind of what I find that kind of patriot. I like your belly.
Yeah.
Should be. Do you feel like let's not slag each other off or something like that? Not like
Yeah.
I like your fat fucking Massive fucking belly.
No, I like your wobbly gut. I like seeing it from where I was saying, which is all the way over there.
Personally, I think pigs are my favourite animal. So
I love pigs. But in many ways, Patrick Stewart and James Corden fighting is, would you agree, it's similar to Britain and Argentina fighting about the
what's
Falkland
the
Islands?
Borges quote about it?
Two bald men fighting over a comb.
Yeah.
That is what this is. And I think...
Two kind of arrogant pricks fighting at the Glamour Awards.
Yeah, genuinely, it's two overpaid, arrogant tosspots arguing over an award ceremony that is relevant. And
man going home.
Oh man going home. And that's what
That's the
ultimately
end.
that's what Thatcher says about Argentina. Argentina going home. Shit. It happens every now and then on this show that in placing something we come up with a perfect analogy for the topic we're talking about. When was the Glamour Awards
Was
thing?
that-
Just to
yeah.
make that must have been in the
2009?
it
10,
must
11?
be early 2000s.
I think it's 2010.
2010, wow.
Nice. Okay, so the Falklands War in 82, after Star Wars, and it's before Patrick Stewart and James
War
Corden.
of the Stars.
War of the Stars. It's really good stuff. It's very good stuff. So, a poll on the 3rd of April showed 80% of Brits support military action. Because
That's nice. That's nice to
80%,
see.
isn't it?
That's nice
We've
to
got some
see.
fucking belief, haven't we?
Come on.
Only
Fuck yeah.
3% of this country are wet traitor cucks.
To be fair, I
3%.
don't think history looks well on them because it is like, I feel, so it's Corbyn, it's Tony Benn.
Yeah,
It's
my mum and dad.
Really?
Well, I don't know if they're in the 3%, but they were embarrassed by the whole thing. The
It's
whole
so funny that
Falklands
they've
thing.
raised you
I know.
and my dad's raised me.
Yeah,
I guess you rebel against what you...
exactly.
you
It's yin and yang. When my mum talks about
Fuck you, Mum.
When my
I
mum-
respect Thatcher.
I'm Cartman, basically. When Mum talks about Thatcher, she just says the whole thing was just embarrassing. That's what. But at this point, she's at Cambridge. She's a student at Cambridge.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
She's not a real
She's not in the real world.
Middle England,
No,
the
no,
heart
no,
of the
no.
country.
She's a Presbyterian Scot who's gone to Cambridge.
Yeah,
studying
her life's
music.
all,
Do you know what I mean? Her head's
doesn't
in the-
need it.
Her head's in the clouds.
Whereas someone who's fucking, the mind's just been closed.
Your dad. Your
Exactly.
dad who's
They need it.
Your dad is trying to transition from a life of crime into business in the East End. Thatcher's his
This
god.
shit fires them up.
Yeah, but also what's interesting is that when Blair invades Iraq, a lot of the country, the majority of the country are for it, and everyone forgets that because there's a million people march against it.
Really? Well, let's
It's the same as Brexit.
let's check that.
And the same as Brexit, I reckon.
I'd like to fact check that.
In 10 years' time, after Brexit or whatever, or that's about now, I guess, but you only meet people who say they were against it.
But
when-
Brexit was
at
a
the time-
referendum, so you
I know.
can't say that.
But at the time,
This is different. The whole
54% of Britons were in favour of going to war.
Okay, I mean, I guess just.
And then 56 in March, 38 who opposed it. And then as soon as it happens, they all oppose it.
Okay.
But it becomes fashionable to oppose it because now it looks...
But I mean, it's still 50. It's about 50-50. It's on the. It's not like
it's a majority, 56.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
80%.
Yes, because it's the Falklands and they actually matter to us.
They do. Yeah.
Iraq, who gives a shit?
Do you think he was trying to have his own Falklands with Iraq?
Blair?
Yeah.
What, in the way that...
I don't know. He was trying to.
In the way
it
that-
probably backfired.
You know, that Thatcher was trying to have her own World War II. And Blair was like, I need a Falklands.
Yeah. I mean, genuinely, we really could do with the Falklands right now.
Can we find a shit island in the middle of nowhere?
Because I don't want to run that shit back because I think it's kind of boring. We've been there. We need a new island, new random country. Who would have thought?
Random enemy.
Pick a random country.
Charlie, find
Okay, I got one.
find an island and who are the owners of it?
Right, I just put Yemen.
Clipperton
We're sort
Island.
of fighting Yemen. The Houthis. So.
Clipperton, French Coral Atoll.
What's the nearest country? Is the Clipperton?
Where is it? It's in France. It's in the North Pacific. It's 1,000
Southwest
miles
of Mexico.
Right,
Fuck
let's
it.
take on the Mexicans. Fuck it. They've had it too good for too long. We want our Clipperton
But
back.
do you know what I mean? We're in a similar position to the 80s and 70s. You
yes. Doom spiral.
know, it could like really fire us up.
Look how small that is. Whoa. Yeah, that's not even an island. That's an atoll.
It'd be great just to send the boys out there. They need a run out.
Yeah, they do. Clipperton.
Let's take Clipperton.
Let's take Clipperton.
Because what Falklands was, it was sort of like a prestige friendly. It was when we beat Germany 5-1 in Germany. It was a friendly.
I don't think it was a friendly.
It was a friendly.
Was
Oh
it
no,
a
it was
friendly?
qualifying.
It was qualifying. This is Sven-Goran Eriksson's finest hour.
Yeah, just fired us all
When
up. Though.
Emil Heskey devastated the German
Yeah.
defences.
Devastated.
Like a Dresden bomber. Emil Heskey flying over Dresden. Anyway.
I guess they're not allowed to make those jokes. Do they ever say that?
Sorry?
Germans never make those sort of jokes, do they? They can't really.
What about like how like
fucking Miroslav Klose
Karsten Janker as the Blitz bomber? Yeah, no, they're not. But that's because we won.
Yeah.
Whee! Speaking of other things we won,
But it's basically what became clear is we're better at war than peace, basically.
100%. This country is at ease with itself when we're fighting someone.
Yeah, of course.
In peacetime, we don't know what to do.
We have no idea.
No idea.
Yeah.
Now, Ronald Reagan was obviously president
We're
during
Paul
the conflict.
Gascoigne.
We are Paul Gascoigne. Yeah. We need
It made sense when he was playing football.
Yeah.
And now he's fucking turning up round Moat House
He's
with
trying
6 cans of fishing rod.
Exactly. He needs something. Roll, mate. Anyway, we did round on the Patreon. Ronald Reagan is president during the conflict, and his Secretary of State, who's called Haig, he begins shuttle diplomacy between London and Buenos Aires, and he is trying to prevent, quote, two friends from going to war.
Sure.
Because both sides are virulently anti-communist.
Yeah.
The Argentinians, actually, when they invaded, they think the US will support them because they're to be fair, they're more anti-communist than Thatcher because Thatcher's not electrocuting poets, just testicles.
And they're just important, stopping the growth of communism in South America. Very important for America, these states.
So Haig privately describes the Argentine junta as emotional, erratic, and not well informed. Now Thatcher, meanwhile, is busy assembling the largest British naval deployment since World War II.
Here we go.
100 ships involved. It's the Freedom Flotilla.
I mean, it's a free hit is what it is.
Around 30,000 personnel. At its core are the aircraft carriers HMS Hermes, which is not the delivery company. No. That would have delivered to the wrong address.
Yeah.
And there's HMS DPD, HMS Prime, and HMS Invincible. They requisition cruise liners, a P&O ferry.
Oh, really?
They put all the Marines on the QE2.
All the people like sunning themselves on the boat. You're
But
throwing them in the ocean.
I listened to a podcast from a journalist who was on that ship, and he said it was a fucking party until like a week before they deployed. They were just going round Ascension Island, all the Marines on a cruise ship with like a bar and
great.
YMCA, and they're just it's just they're all 18-year-old boys from Newcastle just fucking having it large.
Yeah.
So within this is remarkable. Within I think it's 3 days, the task force from the invasion. So on the 5th of April, is it? The task force is fully ready to go.
Even though there's been cuts after cut, every government's
the last
cutting
40
more.
years have managed to climb. They've cut everything.
Yeah.
Dockyards work round the clock to fit ships that load stores, improvised defences. Many sailors are called up so suddenly they leave food in the ovens.
Yeah.
Apparently, the crew report rats emerging from long unused compartments on the ship. They need to requisition tin food
They're
from
blowing the dust
supermarkets.
off the old gear.
Get it fired up. Start the car. Dads are coming out their sheds.
Yeah.
They're excited. Crowds in Portsmouth
They're
wave.
chucking their cardigans off.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Linda, they need me. Crowds in Portsmouth are waving the Union Jacks. Get that footage up, Charlie. This is amazing. This is it feels good again to be British.
Yeah.
Never has Portsmouth seemed optimistic.
But Britain makes sense.
It makes sense.
That's the thing. It does.
Yeah.
At the moment, it doesn't really make sense.
No.
It doesn't quite work.
Now, one of the heroes of the Falklands,
Of course.
we must talk about him, is HRH Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
Obviously, he has been victim of a sustained defamatory campaign in the intervening years.
Disgraceful.
Disgraceful. This guy just likes islands.
He's a war hero.
He's a war hero. Okay. He, as we'll get to in the
He's
next
an island
episode,
hopper.
he's an island hopper, famously. The best way to stop a guy going to a bad island is to get him to a good island.
The only way to, the best defense against a man with a bad island is a man with a good island.
Yeah, exactly. Now, there was a lot of talk about whether they would send Prince Andrew, because he was in was it Navy or the Air Force at this point? He's a Royal Navy helicopter pilot. And there was a bit of toing and froing. Look at Queen's favourite son.
Yeah.
Pre-Epstein.
He's busting his nuts so much at this point. No wonder he's smiling like that.
He's in the Navy.
Yeah.
There was discussion
the
over
randiest
whether he
prince
should
of
be
all
kept
time.
off the front line. If he was killed, it would obviously be sort of national trauma.
Yeah.
If he pulled out, not that he's ever done that,
No.
it would look like special treatment in the royal family. So the decision, much as it was with Harry later on in Afghanistan, was that he stayed, and it was politically safer to treat him as if he was just a normal
But
officer.
also, at war, you've got to play to your strengths. We've got to use every resource we have. So I think air pedos That's what we've got. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We should have got Savile up there.
We
you
should
know
have.
what? It's like in Game of Thrones when...
What are you saying about Jimmy Savile?
Sorry, I didn't mean to defame.
What are you saying about Sir James Savile?
All I'm saying is it's like dragons in Game of Thrones.
Get a photo of Savile up. Sir James Savile. This man, you're saying this... You're saying this man who seems to be wearing 3D pedo glasses.
You know what?
point?
Now I've seen an image of him.
Yeah.
I just don't believe that he did any of that stuff.
This is all hearsay,
Yeah.
gossip, and scurrilous
It's a
rumour.
heresy.
Sir James Savile, Knight of the Realm, that man there with the cigar. You think he was Sir Nonce of Pedoshire? I don't believe it.
I don't believe it for a second.
Don't believe it with his red glasses. No. He looks like my nan at a Halloween party. I won't take this slander. Anyway, you were saying about
But
Prince
basically, you know, in Game of Thrones, you know, some kingdoms will have dragons they can use, and that's
the
like
Dragon Mother, Denise Tonic.
But instead, we've got pedos in the air.
We've got Pedo Mother.
We do.
Thatcher.
And then the
Pedo.
Argentina's like, they're coming from above.
From the skies! From the
The
skies!
pedos in the sky.
Pedos from the skies! So Britain declares and this is very important, because one of the chief criticisms people make about Mummy
Right.
is a supposed thing they call a war crime, right? So let's just get the record straight.
I think it's a war fine, personally.
I think it's war fine. All is fair in love and war.
Yeah.
Britain declares a 200 nautical mile maritime exclusion zone around the Falklands,
Yeah.
which initially applies to Argentine warships, but then it expanded to literally anyone. So what we're basically saying is this is the active war zone.
Yeah.
Any ship...
This is the
doesn't matter-
pitch.
This is the pit, exactly.
Yeah.
It's when you're playing five-a-side,
Yeah.
you're putting jumpers down, and
Yeah.
you go, right, past that tree, you're out.
Yeah.
That's the exclusion zone. If you were any ship was inside that zone, Britain would attack you,
Yeah.
and that was always fair. Now, then, this pumps me. I got really into this. Operation Black Buck, right? These are the longest of long range.
This was sick. Yeah,
This is sick,
yeah,
right?
it's great. The main advantage Argentina have is their bombers and fighters can not only come from the Argentinian mainland, but also from the island. They've got all the air bases on the island.
Yeah.
So basically, because they don't want to risk the aircraft carriers, etc., they can't fly these heavy bombers from an aircraft carrier because they're too big. The only place they can do is a landing strip, and the nearest one is Ascension Island, which is fucking miles away.
So, like, if you're listening, just it might be helpful to switch the video, because Ascension Island is in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
But it's closer to somewhere than the Falklands,
Yeah.
right? So this is basically it's the midpoint between Britain and the
Falklands.
southern extremity of Britain.
Yeah.
And so what they do is they set up a forward base
Yeah.
on Ascension Island, and they then carry out RAF bombing missions to the Falklands from Ascension Island. But in order to do this, they have to create an air bridge,
Yeah.
which is they have several refueling tankers that are also flying, and they take off at exactly the right time, and then they refuel the bombers in midair 17 times over the course of them
Yeah.
going there and back.
It's like, and the contraption is sort of it's like a shiwi sort of thing.
It does look a bit like a Shiwi, yeah.
It's kind of like it's got like a cone and a magnet, I assume.
Yeah. I mean, a single pilot has to stay awake for that long. I don't know how long that takes them.
Yeah.
8,000 mile round trip.
They're not a co-pilot.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I guess so.
That's probably it.
It was the longest bombing mission in history at the time. The Vulcan required a complex air bridge of Victor tankers. They refueled the other tankers, refueled other tankers, which then refueled the Vulcan.
Right.
Up to 11 aircraft are involved to get one bomber from Ascension
Wow.
to Port Stanley, right? And if one aircraft has an issue, then the whole chain collapses.
Fuck,
and the mission
right.
Right, so Black Buck 1...
And this is just to get a proper bomber, basically, to destroy the landing strip. So you couldn't do that from an aircraft carrier.
No, because the aircraft carriers are nowhere near the task force set sail in April. It's going to take them 5 weeks to get there. I don't know how long it takes them.
Yeah,
It takes them fucking
yeah.
ages to get to anywhere near the Falklands. Anyway, Black Buck 1, 1st of May 82. This is the one everyone cites. A single Vulcan attacks the Stanley airfield with 21,000-pound bombs. The bomb run is made at night in poor weather from a very high altitude. Of the 21 bombs, only one hits the runway and it doesn't crater the middle of
Right.
it. So they're able to... It doesn't actually shut down the airstrip for very long, and they're able to repair it. But it basically... They were trying to kill the Stanley airfield so that the Argentines
Could stop sending fighters.
Because if they have air superiority over the task force, then
fucked.
the task force are fucked. So the task force is a fleet of ships that are spending 5 weeks getting to South Atlantic. Now, they get there at the start of May, 82, and we arrive at one of the most controversial... This is when the
big controversy.
The big controversy of the war. This is where the sort of fun, pretend, stupid war over a model village becomes quite real for some people.
Yeah.
This is the sinking of the Argentine destroyer, the General Belgrano.
Yeah.
Now, on the 2nd of May, 82, British nuclear-powered submarine HMS Conqueror torpedoes it, which is the only nuclear-powered submarine ever to sink a warship in combat. It was a former US Navy ship, the Belgrano, which had survived Pearl Harbor.
I guess there's not really much naval warfare ever going on.
No. This is the first, this is the only real naval battle
Post-World War II?
Post-World War II.
Boat-on-boat action. This is
Boat
it.
on boat.
B2B.
Very, very sad. Boat on boat.
Ripping communities apart.
Now, what happens is that the Argentine fleet, there's a destroyer that is heading towards the exclusion zone.
Yeah.
The Belgrano, right? And the task force are nearing the Falkland Islands.
Yeah. It's sort of circling the exclusion zone.
What they think is happening is that the rest of the Argentine fleet and the Belgrano are going to get the task force in a pincer movement.
Yeah.
And then attack.
Yeah.
And so this is what Thatcher hears in London. This is what the general says. This is what we think they're going to do. And so the head of the army or navy or whatever says to Thatcher, "Do we have permission to sink it?"
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Before he even finishes, Thatcher say, "Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Those are our boys.
Sink it."
So she goes, "Sink it." She says yes, but because of the lag in terms of the timing and distances, when they actually engage the Belgrano, it is now sailing away from the exclusion zone.
Yes.
Which makes it look bad.
Yeah.
But it's just because it's outside the exclusion zone doesn't mean that Britain can't still fuck you up.
Sure.
It's just that if
that wasn't the rules.
No.
The rules wasn't like just all of the war happens there.
No, that's just like if you're in there, there's war.
Yeah.
But also,
doesn't mean we can't go.
We're at war with you. If you're anywhere, we're
Yeah.
going after you. You invaded our
the most important part
of the
British
the
Empire.
soul of the nation, the Falkland Islands.
The jewel in the crown.
So the submarines fire torpedoes at the Belgrano, causing an absolute firestorm on the ship.
I think of 1,000 people on board, 323 die, which is quite a lot.
Which is half of Argentina's total war dead from the Falklands.
Right, yeah. So it's no longer just a laugh anymore.
No.
It happens quite early on. But what it does result in is that they no longer use boats at all in the war.
Charlie, just want to read out what you've Googled there.
At least 3 whales were harmed by the British warship HMS Brilliant, or not very brilliant actually, during the 1982 Falklands War after the ship's radar mistook them for enemy submarines, leading to torpedo and helicopter attacks on the marine mammals.
Fair enough. I mean, normally your
They killed
searches
3 whales.
never come up with anything, but actually...
Can you imagine being in a helicopter gunship just firing bullets down on a whale?
But what's it all for?
Hey?
What am I doing?
Yeah, this fucking
like-
whale has no idea.
It's a British whale.
Yeah, but that would be sad though.
Well, yeah.
I should be shooting men.
But they're in the exclusion zone.
Yeah.
Shit will get off the pot.
I don't think they knew.
Rules.
This episode is brought to you by Frive.
5. It's like people who
Food.
can't say 3 and they go 3.
Yes,
Frive.
Frive. This is food to thrive. Are you busy?
Yeah, so busy.
I'm fucking busy.
Oh my God. I'm too busy to listen to other people. I'm too busy to check in with myself. I'm too busy to wipe my ass.
I'm in a constant battle trying to balance work, being a parent,
Yes.
wiping my ass, getting to the gym.
My solo sex life.
Your solo sex life.
Yeah, just a bit of me time.
Yeah. I've got so many big hopes and dreams for 2026, but it feels like there's never enough time in the day to balance all my needs and cook.
Yeah, it's true.
Do you know what? Fuck cooking.
Yeah. It's woke nonsense.
Cooking is woke nonsense.
Yeah.
Let's get back to basics, which is poor people bringing you food. Frive uses 100% natural ingredients cooked by in-house chefs.
No artificial flavours, no UPFs. What are UPFs? Ultra-processed foods.
Uber puffs.
We can guarantee there's no Uber puffs in these blokey meals.
These meals are for blokes.
Yeah. Real blokes don't cook.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah.
They're portion controlled. So, if you can't get fat off Frive meals unless you eat the entire box in a day, which you shouldn't do. They don't recommend. But again, we can't,
this is not a nanny state.
we can't legislate for how many portions you will eat in one go. We say it's portion controlled, but I don't know how fat you are.
Yeah, the British dream. You should be allowed to eat yourself into oblivion.
Take the handbrake off and just eat yourself to death. If you're neurodiverse, now we're talking. This is much easier because you can avoid the difficulty of food shopping.
Yes, it's very overwhelming for neurodivergent
Instant
people.
noodles, tomatoes, what's going on? Cut the crap.
Woman asking me how my day is. Welcome, thank you. Oh, fuck.
I've ruined it. I ruined it. Why can't someone just send me food to eat?
Yeah.
Well, Frive is what you need. If you're busy and want an hour a day back, go to Frive12345.co.uk/FVH, fat, vegan, homo, and you will get 40% off your first box.
Frive, love.
Now, the Belgrano sinking leads to accusations of war crimes.
By Tony Benn, and then the Sun accuses Tony Benn of treason.
Yes, quite right.
The Sun is going very hard this whole time.
The Sun goes hard. Okay? The Sun publishes a photo of the Belgrano with the headline, "Gotcha!" And this was condemned as sort of gloating over mass casualties.
And to be honest, so much so that the Sun even apologised, which they never do.
They never apologise.
So it was quite... Basically, they just completely misjudged the vibe.
Yeah.
They thought it'd fire people up, but it was a little bit like...
Everyone's like, 300 people died.
Yeah. Over a pointless rock.
It's quite funny that in the Rest is History series about this, they talk about how by 1982, a human life meant so much more than it did in the 40s.
Of course, yeah.
Because that's why it feels icky in a way that none of this stuff would have felt icky 40 years previously.
Of course, yeah. It's just because there's so many people dying. It doesn't really mean anything.
But the Sun ran an anti-Argentine joke column encouraging readers to send in anti-Argentinian gags.
Yeah.
And if your joke was printed, they'd send you a tin of corned beef.
Wow.
They also invited readers to sponsor a missile with a personalised message to Galtieri's gauchos with love from the Sun.
Wait, so like when you adopt an orangutan?
Sort of. Adopt a missile. It should also be said that the Sun airlifted 2 Royal Navy ships, page 3s.
Yeah.
Which is nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the inside of those ships are just like a mechanic's wet dream, just tits everywhere.
But I guess, is that the kind of the 80s coming to fore? Something, even though we're trying to cosplay the 40s, the culture of the 80s is kind of coming through.
Yes.
Tabloids, big tits.
Yeah.
It's
the
the end of deference.
Yes, exactly. The Growlers have gone.
Yeah.
There's no. I think we're into Brazilian age.
Yes.
Right? I think we're into the shape.
Yes,
perm.
I think so.
I believe
we're heading there.
Now, Thatcher, she gets a lot of stick during the 1983 election campaign about the Belgrano.
Yeah.
Because she refuses to put an inquiry on. And this is what she says about it.
But I do not spend my days prowling round the pigeonholes of the Ministry of Defence looking at the precise course of action.
No.
One moment.
Woodrow Wyatt says you only respect people who come in to
One
make their
moment.
point. Yes.
That ship was a danger to our boys. That's why that ship was sunk. I know it was right to sink her.
Wow.
That ship was a danger to our... Did you see the emotion in her eyes?
Yeah.
Danger to our boys.
But also just the way... Imagine Starmer saying, one moment.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore.
No. I mean, Corbyn does the thing where he throws the fucking... hello?
I'm talking, actually.
Excuse me. Hello?
Yeah, Corbyn is awful for it. It's
He's really
so
bad at it, to be
off-putting.
fair.
I'm
talking.
I'm not talking. I've not finished yet. I've not finished talking yet. No, you're still
Can I
talking.
speak?
You're talking over me. You're talking
I
over
speak?
me. I'm still talking.
Because you don't want to be like I don't know, like self-pitying.
Did I stutter? You don't
Yeah,
want to be
no, you-
Ed Miliband.
Am I tossing off? Hell yes, I'm tossing us. Remember that one?
Yeah.
That's what really
That's
sank
the
him.
go. Yeah, it is.
Am I tossing us? Hell yes, I'm tossing us.
That's the Belgrano of his campaign. Am I tough enough? Oh yes, I'm tough as fuck. And you can see the campaign leave his eyes as he says it. Am I tough enough? Tough enough? I'm tough enough.
But what she said is, one moment.
Yeah.
Just shutting them out. One moment.
And that's David Frost as well.
One moment.
Who's eating up Nixon by this point.
Yeah.
One moment.
One moment. So
and
good.
then you just see her eyes.
Yeah.
That ship was a danger to our boys.
She killed it.
God.
Also, apparently what was great about Thatcher is because she has no like masculine ego about war, she knows nothing about war.
Yeah.
Even though she gets involved in things she doesn't know about all the time, she had none of that about war. So she would respect her generals and let them do their job.
Yeah.
Where I feel like
The army loved her. They
yeah, because I
love
feel
her.
like a bloke, if you're in there
Yeah.
and it's wartime, you're part of you gonna be thinking, well, I'm
What are you doing? What are you doing there?
Yeah, because you know what I mean? I think there's still a masculine thing. It's like, well, obviously if it came to
We
it,
should
I'd
do the
probably be-
whales. We should do the whales in.
I reckon
Yeah,
we
yeah.
move.
Should we bother about those whales? Should we missile them?
Let's
Let's
use the
bomb
whales.
the whales.
Firstly, clear the whales out.
Yeah, the
They're
generals,
like
generals
landmines.
are like, what? What? Nah, bomb them.
Did I
Bomb
stutter?
them. Yeah, bomb the
Am I
whales
tough
first.
enough?
Those
Hell yes,
whales
I'm
were a
tough enough.
danger to our boy.
Thinking of the beluga.
Her voice on Truss's face, I'm done.
You're done what?
Fold me in half, I'm cooked.
You're done not coming.
Because Truss's voice is awful.
Yeah.
30% of
So-
our cheese.
Do you think
Awful.
Do you think Truss is
Awful,
sort of
awful,
like David
awful.
Beckham then?
What do you mean?
Hello.
Yeah.
Very attractive until she opens her mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
David Beckham, gorgeous.
Hello, I'm the sexiest man in the world.
Yeah. Well, the thing about Victoria is she
Yeah,
doesn't like
Victoria.
yeah,
Yeah, Victoria. No, yeah, exactly. But Thatcher's voice, my God. She had to look like that because if she'd looked any fitter, that men
Wouldn't get
go.
anything done.
Yeah. Diana's face, Thatcher's voice.
Come on.
Come on. Come on. I'm flesh and blood. I'm Jimmy Savile in a dressing room. I'm just flesh and blood. Do you know what I mean? What? Christ, what do you want me to do? I'm just a guy in a tracksuit with red tinted
What do you
glasses.
want to do? Not chuck ropes. Not get 2 exercise ropes full of cum. Absolute filth.
Is it Helen? It's Helen Mirren, isn't it?
Gillian Anderson. Oh.
No, what?
Gillian Anderson was in The Crown. Helen Mirren was Meryl Streep.
That's it. Meryl Streep. Gillian Anderson. Oh.
What's this podcast now? Just saying a kind of 40-year-old white woman's name and then shuddering.
The problem is that Gillian Anderson with Thatcher's voice is that. I mean, what am I?
Gabby Logan. Oh.
What am I meant to do?
Yeah, you are snookered. To be
What
fair.
am I meant to do with Gillian Anderson playing Margaret Thatcher? What am I meant to do?
What do you want from me?
What do you want from me? All I've got for you is hot cum. That's all I've got. All
You've
right?
got nothing left.
I've got nothing
That's
left.
all I've got to give.
I've got the Falklands and I've got some hot cum. What would you want me to do? Gillian Anderson in The Crown doing Thatcher's voice. I mean, that's just wiping out a generation of men.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Sent to their deaths.
Your TV's been destroyed.
My TV's out the window. I had to throw it out the window. I'm too horny. TV's out the window. Gone. Anyway, what's this nonsense? Right. 4 days after the Belgrano is sunk, the British destroyer HMS Sheffield is hit by a French-made Exocet missile.
Makes sense. I knew the French would be involved somehow.
Now the French are actually very apologetic
They
about
are,
this,
they are, actually.
and to be fair to them,
They do cover themselves in glory. To be fair,
they do. They peel the brie off their chest, and they finally wake up to some.
but the
more.
reason why, because they could, part of you might think this is a perfect opportunity for the French to say, "Stop fucking around, Brits."
Yeah.
But the reason why they're so supportive is, if Argentina get the Falklands back, the French have so many islands with the exact same
they got all
territorial
the Polynesian
claims.
nonsense.
Yeah, so
that-
they're desperate for us to win this.
So they had been selling arms to the Argentines, but they then put an embargo on that, and they then start sharing intelligence about anti-aircraft missiles. The Exocet, that's why that's where that word comes from. So like in cricket, they also always bowling Exocets in the nets, bowling rockets in the nets.
Right.
Now, the Exocet's warhead may not have fully detonated, but the resulting fire causes up to, 20 crew members die, and the ship later sinks.
So basically,
People are killed by like inhaling the plastic.
because what's always surprising, I feel, with these boats is that they're these massive boats, but one torpedo they sink. The hard thing is it's just really hard to hit one.
Yeah.
Does that surprise you about it for some reason? These massive boats.
Yeah, but it's a fucking missile.
Yeah, I guess so.
Isn't it? That's like saying massive head, one bullet, done. JFK. Doesn't that surprise you?
Doesn't
JFK,
it? Massive head.
head just explodes, one
Yeah.
bullet. You're like, come on, mate. Wear a hat or something.
I guess it's just very hard to get one on target then.
But this is the first major Navy warship lost in combat since World War II. And Thatcher's devastated about this because this is where the real mummy thing comes in.
Of course.
Our boys.
Our boys.
And then I must write to them, or the families.
Do you reckon she ever
What is it?
I can think of the question before.
Well, no, I had it ready.
Right. Go on.
Do you reckon she had ever had cum on her chin and cheeks?
Let's carry on. Because I mean, we actually
Do you think so?
We navigated out of talking about hot cum in actually before.
No, but I think it's
important.
Clean it's actually interesting and important.
I don't think it.
There's like somebody as big, as powerful as that, and they've just got cum on their cheek and
Probably. I mean, she was a teenager at some point.
What has that got to do with cum on her cheek?
Well, you probably, as a teenager, you're more like...
She's not like in the park on the fucking seesaw.
Maybe, I don't know.
You don't know.
Off.
You don't know.
You don't know anything.
Your mum will have had a romantic life before your father. You ever think about that?
Yeah.
He's on the back.
Christ.
I thought he was backed into the corner there and he fucking fought his way out.
No, he will fight his way out. He's like a fucking gorilla. Right. We're talking about the loss of the Sheffield, not the loss of Charlie's mother's innocence. Now, this shattered the early sense of invulnerability, the idea of this war being a clean victory.
Yeah.
You know, we've lost 20 people. The newspapers show these images of the crew returning to Britain. And so this is fucking cool. Operation Narwal, right? This is the last kind of major Navy episode in it. So this is on the 9th of May, 82. Now, this is a British military action against an Argentine fishing trawler, which was operating as an intelligence gathering vessel. It's the only ever air-to-ship seizure in military history. So,
really?
For the first air-to-ship storming of a hostile vessel. So there are these Sea Harriers, I think, are the planes?
Sea Harriers are the planes. The Sea Harriers are the key thing that wins the whole war, really.
Yeah. They spotted the Narwhal after an aborted bombing run on Port Stanley, and they obtained permission to engage. They hit it with the bomb but missed, and then a bomb hits but fails to detonate, which then kills a crewman who was sat in the toilet, who dies in the arms of the ship's captain. Why is the ship's captain in the toilet?
Is he sitting on the ship captain's lap? Are they double deckering the toilet?
Is he pulling through the other one's legs? What's going on? These Argentines are fucking crazy. Thank God we won this war. What were you doing? What are you doing? Fucking doing relay races on the bog, you weird fucks. Anyway, they then start strafing it with cannon fire, and then helicopters, right? Basically, SBS, Special Boat Services.
Special Boat Syndrome.
Special Boat Syndrome. Many of our listeners have that. Is it rappel or rappel? I always get mixed up.
Rappel.
I think it's rappel. They rappel down ropes and they board the ship. And they basically take over it from the air, which is fucking cool. There's a good. Can you get it up, Charlie? Can you get the photo of it up? Yeah, it fires me up. That's
good stuff.
Pretty cool. And this just goes to show that the Brits are a professional. This is our top soldiers doing this.
Yeah.
And the Argentines are literally hugging each other on the toilet. So, meanwhile, it should be said that negotiations are ongoing.
Yeah.
And part of the controversy of the Belgrano is that there had been a, quote, Peruvian deal.
Right.
What good have they ever done? What, Nobby Solano's involved, is he? But basically, any negotiation would have resulted in essentially Argentina having sovereignty.
Yeah.
Because, that was always...
Obviously.
Unless Mummy clamped down, it was always going to happen.
Thatcher says, no fucking way.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
But actually she doesn't, actually. She said she's exploring all opportunities at the same time as this, but no one thinks about that. Anyway, the European reaction is that the EEC does an arms embargo on Argentina and put it under economic sanctions, which I guess presents a sort of unified front.
Yeah.
Now, the Chileans, they're on our side, which is why Thatcher loves Pinochet so much.
Because the Chileans hate Argentina.
They hate each other.
And there's literally build up. A lot of the best Argentinian troops are on the border with Chile because there might be a war about to start.
Yeah. Thatcher presses on. The Argentina is diplomatically isolated. It was refusal to heed UN Resolution 502. The dirty war.
Yeah.
The human rights record is becoming more visible.
Yeah.
The UK is starting to win the PR war.
Yeah.
Because it's defending the right of self-determination of the islanders.
And a big mistake by Argentina, a lack of foresight, was not having any plan to take any of this to the UN or go through any proper channels.
No.
Just hadn't really thought about it at all.
And so after the Belgrano...
Not getting their allies in order before they did it.
After Belgrano and the sort of the initial naval battles, the US now fully comes down on the UK's side.
Yeah.
Reagan gets off the fence
Yeah.
and he starts doing intelligence and sharing information.
Yeah.
And so into late May, 3 weeks after leaving Portsmouth, the task force anchor in the cold, exposed waters of the South Atlantic. And in the darkness and freezing winds, war shifts from engagement at sea to boots on the fucking ground.
Here we go.
It's D-Day, 40 years on. It's Drag Churchill.
Run that shit back.
Mummy is on the ground. Argentines, you should be quivering. In our next episode, we will deal with
Old man,
the
go
land
home.
war, the invasion,
Old man, go home.
the storming.
What was it called and said?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Old man got a hole. Go home. Old man going home. Old man going home.
Thatcher's on the boat. Oh, man, go home. In our next episode, we will deal with the brutal land war that's finally seizes Stanley back into British hands.
Jeez.
For the rest of our entirety of the Thatcher Falklands series, you can sign up to the Patreon, where for just £3 a month, you get access to every series as soon as it's ready, ad-free, bonus episodes. What else are you doing this Christmas? Don't listen to your father-in-law, listen to us. That's on the Patreon already, but if not, we will see you next time for the conclusion of this epic Falklands
I
war.
would say peace, but it's not peace.
War.
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 It's war.
See you next time.